Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Speak with the Dreadwolf. Okay. Did I used my skill points right.
Wait, that room wasn't there before, I don't think.
Guess this was the new room.
Ethel Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Yeah. Oh, my pack. Shaving mirror.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solas, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
I think that's the mirror that you can... Oh no, never mind.
Spent so much time figuring out each tattoo. Getting the design right in my head, finding an artist who could make it work. Not to mention holding still the whole time to make sure they'd be perfect. But it was worth it. They're part of me now. The part I made for myself.
Huh. Okay. Jeweled pitcher.
Best drink of my whole life. Fresh water from this pitcher after Varric and I got out of the trap set by that double-crossing noble. We didn't know how close he was to the throne of Ravain. Or that stopping him would get me kicked out of the Lords of Fortune until the heat dies down. I won't apologize for surviving a double cross. But if me leaving helped the Lords handle the politics, it was a small price to pay. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world.
Sure.
He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself. A meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. The number of times I banged my head against this book trying to make the concepts work. But that training has kept me alive so far.
Mostly. I believe I died a few times last video.
Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solas? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
It's quite the... That's cool, though. Little underwater view. Meditate. All right.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it? Covering the world with demons?
Solas remembered that you accused him of wanting to destroy the world. Perhaps nothing escaped. You know it did. Seriously, rubbing it in? Stop, I need information. Sure, try this.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Nothing, but I'm here. Nice. I'm not in charge. I punch up, you should know.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Lords of Fortune, I was hired to accompany this noble who was hunting for an old relic. The noble betrayed us and left us to die in an ancient ruin collapsing around us.
But you escaped with your team and then tracked down and prevented the noble from selling the relic to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
How do we stop them? Then we stop them. Can we stop them? What about why blight the world? It's bigger than what we have. It didn't escape. Why blight the world?
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
Then we stop them. Defiant. Yeah.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Trump. What? Sorry. I promise not to bring any political BS into this. I just had to. If you hunt them, they will lead you. It sounds entertaining. That's not enough.
I came here for specifics, not fortune-telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently imprisoned thanks to your actions.
Fine. I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet.
Not
But
yet.
we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
So is he a bad guy or not? I know he kind of should have played Inquisition first. I know I keep saying that, but you've acquired a new appearance for your equipment. Appearance can be modified from the wardrobe in your room. Nice. Let's check that out. Okay. Oh, so you can... Nice. I like it. Yeah, so far I like that armor. Didn't change anything yet, so won't worry about it. Yeah, keep that. I like it. You can change the looks and stuff. But for now, I think I should keep it the way it is. Till I get more stuff. Enter decoration mode. Oh dear God, no. Oh God. That's okay. Good to know. I will be spending hours probably decorating. I will do it off camera though, I promise. Right. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Once the lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret works of great magic. When Solas rebelled against those who call themselves our gods, the lighthouse became a center of operations with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of Evanverse. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish to help or welcome the magic the lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow and I will help. All right. Let's go talk to Varric. Mirror of transformation. So I can change my look anytime. That is cool. But I don't want to right now. Spend too much time doing that.
So
My
Solas
man.
told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid?
No.
That scheming noble locked us up inside that tomb. Tightest corner I've ever been in. But you kept your cool. Fought off the Guardians. Discovered an escape route.
And triggered a cave-in?
The big one. Ravani leaders lined up to yell at you for that, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solas wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solas in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's an asshole. I'm worried. We need his help. We need his help,
It
unfortunately.
doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
About Harding.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
That's true. Very
The
true.
Metis crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out, and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Also true.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Missed that. It's alright. You should have did that. You should have said it during the cutscene. I would have paid attention. As soon as you let me go, I'm off to the races. Ooh. Treasure. Spectre Battle Pass, Paragon of Leadership, Command Helmet. I guess this chest got lost in the Fade and someone shepherded it to our doorstep. Is it just me, or does the armor look somehow familiar, like something an old friend would wear? Harding. Don't know. I didn't really see. Another chest washed up in the lighthouse. Not sure whether it's just luck or if we've got a friend out in the Fade who wants to help. Nev. Oops. Shit. I read that already. Stop it. Kirkwall's finest. Okay, so then... Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading your equipment at the Caretaker's Workshop will increase its items' statistics. Finding other version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant will increase an item's statistics while also unlocking new properties. Pursue both paths to bring your equipment's full potential. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Okay, dokie. What can I do here? Ooh. Well, so let's... Um... Sure. Seems like upgrading levels. Oh, progress the story. Okay, fine. Pretty cheap upgrade, I'll take it. Okay. Let's go back to... Yeah, I'll check with you in a minute, Nev. Sorry, I just wanted to look at something here because I got... That's the wrong way. I got some... appearance items, I guess you could call them. Is there fast travel? Change decor. I really feel like I'm gonna be... Nope, this is not my office. Oh, there's multiple doors. See? It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one. Yes, this is where I wanted to go. All right. Yeah. So I go appearance slot. Like this. Okay. Back to the story. Let's go talk to old Nev.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Good work, Nev.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption.
Sign him up.
They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
You
I
must
get the
have.
feeling you have a lot of dramatic stories.
One or two.
So we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either, if Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Balara. Wait, there's a bunch of... I feel like ability damage would be better. So let's do it.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly,
Mostly.
mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Veer of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Is
That
it
is
safe?
the Fade on the other side. Won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is.
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solas. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you?
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Let's be careful.
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Part 3 already? Wow. Magic dampener notes. Ah. Don't need to know all that. And I'm not just doing that to save time. Typically when I'm playing these games, I don't really read too heavily into the lore. I know I miss a lot doing that, but... yeah, let's take... excuse me, sorry. My bad. Let's take those two, sure. Since they have the... combo attack.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Oh, the crossroads. Right. Of course.
The Evenurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Treviso or Docktown? Beacon Island. Yeah, I'm just kinda.
Yeah.
Excuse
this
me.
dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, Dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
Sorry. Well, this is the only marker, so screw it. Let's go.
To other shores.
I'm on a boat.
The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
So we're interlopers too?
Correct. Correct, I would say. I don't know if I need this yet. Nope, I do not.
The Fater. That's where they're breaking through.
The gods are breaching the fate itself.
Ow. Oh god. How am I dying already?
I am
Yep.
down.
Well. That did not go very swimmingly, now did it? I think I need to... I don't know. Whoops. I'll try it again here. I know what I was saying last time, I need to remap my keys. It still might be the case, but before I do... Because that gives me... Let's try it. Sprint, that's good. Jump, yes. Defend. Hip fire. Use potions, swap weapons, cycle selected rune, ability wheel R1. I guess I'll leave it. Just try and get used to it, I guess. Right, okay. I should try this again.
That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's cut them off.
Kill together.
On your left. We will triumph.
Motherfucker, really? Sorry. That was a little salty. Oh, what was that? I don't even know what I did there. It's cool, whatever it was. Yep, I gotcha.
Take that.
Bet they never saw that coming.
Made it through.
Gather your potty. Ooh, what's this?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Trial by combat. Bring it on. Bring it on. I will destroy you. I know I'm...
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
Well, they're gonna have to, because I am collecting treasure. Large metal chunk. Alright. I'm coming. Wardens. Ooh. Detonation damage versus armor. Detonations are 50% wider. Yeah, I'll do it. Oop.
Is there something in sight?
Ocean's full. What's up here? What is this
An old
glowy thing?
wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Mapping the unmappable. Using companion ability with the Lyrium Dagger. Companions can be called upon to help via the Lyrium Dagger even when they're not present in the party. What does that even mean? Wait, that. I don't know what that did. What's this? Okay, that did something. Oh, and there's one over there. But is there like... There's a treasure chest. Must get treasure chest. Okay, can I just jump down here? Haha, fall damage, not a thing. Love that. Okay, let's go this way. There's a ladder.
About to have a problem.
Redouble your effort.
Right, Otto. Don't stay there.
Okay, okay. Well, since there's one of these right here, she'll take it. Pure ore. Ooh. Well, that was an appearance item, though, it said. I think. Okay. Alright. What did that do? Don't know. Didn't know what it did. Did it open up that other side, maybe, or something? Huzzah! Oh. I guess there's not fall damage, but there's a fall limit. Height limit or something. Okay, let's run back over here for a second. Because I seem to have unlocked something and I'm not sure what. Maybe? Maybe I unlocked something? I don't know. What's through here?
What's this? It looks like an entryway.
Can I go through it?
What's going on here?
Is that spirit a prisoner?
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf. One of so...
Ah, freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
This is like a weird memory or something.
Blight, be careful.
I don't need that.
It's even more revolting here.
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Got him in position.
Uh-oh. Go for it. I shouldn't have used that. Seems like such a wasteful place to use that. Oh, crap.
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to
Oops, sorry.
find our way out.
I thought I unlocked a new ability. It's not.
Before Gillenane finds us.
Sir. Nope. Okay. Moving on.
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention.
Solas with hair.
It is
Check it out.
strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solas sounded rattled.
The blight really had him scared.
Mother of Hala. Mementos. 182? Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. That is too many collectibles.
You see boundless creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect for the life that will succeed.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
I feel like that's something. Okay. Whoops. That was the wrong button. I'm gonna come back to that room in just a second here. I feel like there's something in here.
Time to go.
Free! And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
Seems to be kind of multiple routes here. I don't know what that's all about. Ooh, treasure. That didn't seem to do anything. Okay, copy that. I don't know if I'm going the right way. There's like path back that way. But I don't know if these are all leading to the same spot or not.
We've got company.
Oh, those are big.
think we broke through to Gillinane's prize specimens.
If this is what Darkspawn looked like when Gillinane was experimenting, then...
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing aren't you. Maybe they're all of us.
Here, the blessing you denied.
Oh, help me! Ah!
Damn. Gillinane got her.
This isn't real.
My blood! I'm burning up!
Look out!
Ow, ow, ow. Yep. Seems like there's more. Ow. Holy shit, there's another one. What the hell? Maybe? That's what I needed to do. Ow. Well, all right, that was a fight and a half. See, I feel like I missed something. Maybe not.
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork! You! Who are the most sensitive of us?
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
Come on. Be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
It's over. Solas destroyed the lab, the blight that was here, and his agent.
He was so ready to burn it all. Friends included. Not much has changed.
This fragment might tell us more.
Skirmishers round. Yeah, because I stagger with my axe. So I shall use that. Skill point. Love it. Medium armor. Gain flaming weapons on a successful takedown. Yeah. Generate 25% more stagger from weapon hits while flaming weapons is active. I like it. Sounds good. And that is pretty much where I'm going to leave it for now. I'll do 5. Yes. Cool. All right. So we are getting a little more into the backstory of Solas. Apparently he was not, or he isn't the bad guy that he maybe initially seems to be. I don't know. We'll see how the story unfolds. I've noticed there's a little bit of clunkiness to the controls. There's like a weird delay. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not, you almost have to wait a second to do your next, like, especially when I was throwing the shield, I'd hold the button down and it would do something different. And I'd have to like let go and press it again, and then it would go into the shield throwing thing. There's almost, but the combat rolling and the attacking, that all feels smooth. It's just that, I don't know if it's just that particular ability. But anyways, other than that, this game is still gorgeous and plays good, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where the story is unfolding. We're getting into some more crafting / cosmetics, I guess, which people who know me and know how I play games know I could lose myself for hours and hours in those particular parts of the game. So if I do find myself wanting to explore that more, I will probably do that off camera so as not to bore you guys to death. I don't know that I'll have time to post a video tomorrow. And then Thursday, I'll probably hit the Throwback Thursday again, even though I know I said initially that I was going to do it maybe every other Thursday, but knowing that Final Fantasy IV is a longer game, I'll probably do it every week, at least until that game is done or close to done. Hopefully there won't be, with the experience booster, there won't be too much grinding needed to do that game so that I can rip through the story more. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going to go. If you like the video, please hit subscribe. If you like the fact that I cannot speak very clearly sometimes, please hit the subscribe button. If you do subscribe, and you don't have to by any means, but if you do, just, hit the bell button so you know when all my videos are being posted. I'm trying to do them somewhat daily. Weekends get a little busy, and sometimes during the week, activities with the children get a little busy. They're all into sports and music and all kinds of activities, so I'm trying to also do this while making time for them because they're my priority. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment. I'm kind of looking forward to interacting with my viewing audience, so if you have any suggestions, comments, concerns, complaints, whatever, let me know. Please be respectful and constructive if you can. I prefer no trolls, but if you decide that is the path you need to go down, there's not much I can do about it. I'll probably just ignore you if you're a troll, or I may respond and block you. I don't know. Depends what kind of troll you are. But anyways, I prefer no trolls. This is a community I'm noticing. Oh, itchy. It's so dry here that my skin just itches all the time. But yeah, I've noticed that nerd culture, in particular video games reactions, it's a big thing. I did not know it was until I kind of got into this. There is a story behind that. I will tell it at a later date, not today. But yes, I think this community is a beautiful community. There's lots of really awesome people out there reacting to all kinds of different things. And we don't need trolls. We just want to entertain people and make the world a better place. Even if it's just a little giggle here, or, you know, some of you don't have time to play through these games, but you can put these videos on while you're doing other stuff and you can kind of watch through. And because video games do contain a lot of really awesome stories that I don't think get the exposure that they deserve. And so I think that's partially why we do this. So anyways, I digress. I do not mean to ramble on. This is the end of the video for now. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye. That was the wrong button. Cancel.